supposed to be on this right here. Lean on the barrier with.
It is good to see you, V.
Seems pretty, secluded here.
It is appropriate for such a secret meeting.
Where's your friend? You look awful.
What the hell happened? You look close to awful.
You see a man robbed of his implants, money and dignity. Look well. It is not all bad. I am mostly unnoticed in the streets.
Where's your friend?
Friend you mentioned here?
Oda? He should be here any moment now.
Willing finally to give me the spec on him?
He's Hanako-sama's bodyguard.
Hanako Arasaka's? From the carrier at anchor in the bay. Saburo's daughter.
Yes, and if he believes you, we'll next meet with her.
Or he'll sell our asses out. Sure you can trust him?
And what's to stop her little errand boy from selling us out?
He will not do that. He is a man of honor.
Right, because Arasaka's ranks are chock full of those.
Do not confuse true honor with the petty morals by which you live. By God, a good sign. He is usually camouflaged.
Takemura-san.
Oda,
Is this him? Your thief?
he's my witness, V.
Can't speak for myself, you know. So speak. I have been told you know things.
Yurisubu strangled his father. Not gonna act like what I have to say. Need a guarantee.
Was there. Saw what happened. Yorinobu strangled the old guy.
Silence! Not one word more. You will bring death to your door.
But it is the truth. Hanako-sama must hear it.
My one concern is to keep her safe in this city forgotten by the gods.
Is she in danger?
Now? No. Yet during the parade to honor Arasaka-sama, most certainly.
I bring you this witness to his murder. And you dare to worry about a silly parade? Fool!
Correct. Unlike you, I have not
But you
yet
can't
failed.
ignore the truth.
Correct. Unlike you, I have not yet failed to keep my oath to do my duty.
You will regret those words.
The only thing I regret is that I came here to meet you. There is a price on your head. I do you a favor now by not cutting it off and taking
Sorry,
it.
but this gonna take much longer?
I do you a favor now by not cutting it off and taking it straight to Yorinobu-sama. What would you do now, were you in my place?
I do no favors. I would deliver your head to Yorinobu-sama.
Consider yourself lucky that I
Oda.
am not you.
Not like we're asking for a whole lot here. Just one brief meeting. Hanako should decide if what we say is true. You can't decide for her. Will you help?
I will not. But I will let you leave this place, this city, unharmed. If I see either of you again, I will not be so lenient.
Be very careful, my friend. We are all so far from home.
I
Good
didn't
fucking
know.
riddance. 1 hour soccer whack job is already plenty.
No way this is gonna work.
Yet, we walk away with a small measure of success.
How do you figure that?
What Oda said. They returned to Tokyo after the parade. Do you not see that parade? It is our chance, perhaps. If, somehow, we can get to Hanako-sama. We must do a proper reconnaissance first. We'll need a precise map of Japantown.
Hold on.
It is your turn to call on friends. Do you know a fixer who could help?
No, just a fixer dame. Wakako Akata. Runs a pachinko parlor on Jig Street.
We must pay this woman a visit. Will you join me?
Sure, why not?
Jig Street. What is this name?
Just a Night City name.
Beware, you mock me too often.
Mock you too often.
You alright, Goro?
Yes. Why the sudden concern?
Just asking something wrong with that. We have shared interests, you and I.
Have shared interests, you and I. Or have you forgotten?
Certainly not.
Good. Because catching lead in Night City's easier than catching a cold. And I need you alive.
I am alive and well. As you can see, you should worry about yourself.
Any idea what's going on at Arasaka?
Only what I can surmise from what I see on TV. Yorinobu and his puppets grin at the cameras and insist that everything is under control. But the wider the smile, the bigger the lies.
Now, I may not be good with names, but I do have quite a talent for faces. Where have I seen yours before?
Rogue, my sweet. This has got to be a misunderstanding. I've no idea who jumped your team, but the claws? No, never. My boys know their place. I'm sorry, got to go. I have guests. Well, well, who do I spy but V? In my humble parlor, no less.
Wakako, long time no see.
So what brings you here? And your charming friend is?
Happen to be working together. That's all.
Takemura Goro です。岡田さん、お会いできて光栄です。
Ah, a true gentleman. Ah, shame only that he's being hunted by all Arasaka's tin soldiers. And you, V, bring him to my door. Give me one reason why I shouldn't notify the proper authorities right away.
You come with biz and you love to make eddies simple. You're damned simple, you're damned curious.
Eddie's is why. Always about Eddie's, Wakako. You want to make 'em? We got biz. Doesn't get any simpler.
So tell me, and mark well I still have my phone at hand.
Parade in Japantown, we need intel. Let's start with the debt.
Let's start with the eddies you already owe me. Sandra Dorset job?
Weren't in any rush to collect before. Surely you can wait a little longer.
V, now is not the time. Tell Okada-san what we come for.
Need intel on the parade that's scheduled to come through Japantown.
So it's Arasaka. Again. What I fail to understand is, why come to me? Did Mr. Deshawn not come to the phone?
Street kid heard something killed your grandkid. Ooh. Why Dick's not available? Remind me. I don't think. Fuck it.
Arasaka, Tiger Claws. Kinda like the family dog screwing the cat, huh? Can't possibly be fond of the people who killed your grandkid.
That was very long ago.
Time's the best healer? Wound like that, though.
A wound like that, no. Everything's on the shards.
How much does this cost? My pockets are empty.
Clearly. My gift to you, it's free.
Okada-san, what is free often proves most costly.
Gonna take them or not?
For free? You sure?
Got my reasons, but patience, I got none. Japantown. Whole district is to be sealed off for the parade. Dashi platforms, the main attraction. They'll fly this way, high above street level. Along the parade route, balconies, footbridges, and vantage points affording good views. Hanako Arasaka, the guest of honor, will deliver her speech from the largest float. She'll do this exactly here. Got no idea about security, but given recent events, expect it to be tight. Our last parade, Arasaka undercovers infiltrated the crowd. Not to mention a smattering of sharpshooters, drones. And if that's not enough fun for one day, a net runner, one at least. They use the city CCTV to observe everything. Main access point, here. It's an old automated control center. If you ask me, most useful by far. At the end, the floats will float out of Japantown, and we'll be left with trash up to our elbows that no one will collect. That's it. It's all I have.
It must be enough.
Then go. Be on your way.
Thanks, Wakata.
Not at all curious what we're going to all this trouble for.
Blissful ignorance has served me well. In any case, I'll find out soon, won't I?
Yeah.
Thanks, Wakako.
We appreciate this, Okada-san.
We have some outstanding biz to settle. Remember Sandra Dorset?
I don't forget such things, V. Here is your reward. It comes with a fairly ample bonus.
The money should be in your account, but I have something else for you too. A personal link you can pick up from Casca Ryder, a rip doctor who runs out the clinic of Watson. The personal link also doubles as a tattoo, my treat.
Go see a Ripper doc. They'll weave you a dermal imprint that will enable smart gun compatibility. A Tiger Claw specialty.
Cool.
A delightful, mature woman. This information, it could be just what we need. But I will try to investigate further. I will stay here some time and call some associates. The moment I learn something new, I will let you know.
Just low profile, okay? Don't start handing out autographs.
In fame, I could not overtake you if I tried. Be safe, V.
Wait for his call.
Hello? You wanted to talk?
Willing to bet nobody knows Westbrook like you do.
My husband's knew Westbrook. Yes.
Well,
Each of them
you tried your
very
hardest.
high in the Tiger Claws.
Beg your pardon.
Ruled Japantown.
You look like
What
a
did
man
they do?
whose last best hope is a stroke
They
of
did what
good
made the
fortune.
best eddies. Gave them the most pull. Sold sex and black
Fortune
market tech.
is like a roulette wheel. Sometimes all it takes is a little push, a risk.
Perhaps you have a point. I appreciate this advice.
Hello? You wanted to talk?
I can't help asking. How many of those husbands did you have?
5. All went before their time. Terrible family tragedy.
You not afraid that tragedy will strike you?
Have to live somehow. For my 9 sons.
9 sons, jeez. Collect your gun from Wilson.
Barry, we know you were in there.
All right, let's see what you got.
What I like to hear.
Collect your gun from Wilson. What gun is that? Should be the one that costs no money, right? Which one is that? Here it is. Dying Night. Wilson Lexington gives you the additional hope of seeing yet another night city sunrise. Increased damage while moving and guarantees your shock with rapid hits. How you get all of that body in clay coat?
V, it's a good thing you answered. I could probably use your help.
Ooh, yes,
Probably.
yes.
Fine. I could really use your help.
Of course.
Can we meet?
Just tell me when and where.
You don't know how good it is to hear that. Swing by the Aldecaldos camp. I'll explain it all.
The Aldecaldos. Thought you parted ways.
Oh, look, it's a long story. Just hurry over. I'm here.
True. What's up, baby?
V, it's good you're here.
Hey, I was just chilling.
What happened? Spit it out.
The Wraiths took Saul. The Brick Brain ventured out with a small patrol and never came back.
Sure it was Wraiths?
We've been observing their camp. We know they're holding prisoners, including someone important. We need to free Saul. I don't know why, but I felt I could count on you.
Of course.
Always Pan Am. You and me are chums. Thought that was clear.
Careful, or I'll start believing that. You won't be able to get rid of me.
I
I'll
don't
survive,
want to.
I'm sure.
Whatever goodwill you might feel, I'm sure you won't turn down one of the best sniper rifles on the West Coast. A Tektronica Grad. You saw it in action already. That and the gratitude of the Caldos.
Sounds fancy.
Once you have it in hand, fancy all of a sudden becomes kick-ass. Let's go. Mitch will walk you through the details.
Now there she is, Pan Am. My love, my life.
Well, I'll be. Pan Am and V, what's going on there?
Hey, yeah. Watch it now.
After what happened to Scorpion, he shows up here?
Shut the fuck up.
Guess probably for Saul.
I'll beat you up, bruh.
Ignore that.
I know.
Pana, seriously?
They just blowing smoke.
You really aim to do this?
Someone has to.
You know you have a piston missing, right?
Someone has to.
Me and Pan Am are locked in. She's my girl, I swear. She can call me for anything. She needs somebody's head off.
Where's Mitch? He was supposed to
Calls
meet me
me.
here.
He'll be here any minute.
Oh, hi. Oh,
You never mentioned seeking outside help.
We can use all the help we can get.
hi, Seamers. Lean against the car. Where? How are we doing this? Some kind of problem?
Okay, how you want to do this?
Quietly. An open assault would be suicide. Mitch is already setting up the recon. You'll sneak into the Wraith's camp while I cover you.
Just the two of us? What about the rest? Do be quiet. Do it quiet, sure, perfect for two.
Going in quiet. Two's all you need.
It's not that I don't want to go to serve some Raffins up some justice. It's just...
Look around! The last attacks left barely half of us standing. Our supplies are stuck outside goddamn Reno, and our gear... Don't get me started.
We're up Shit Creek, static. And I don't know if we're ever gonna find or fashion a paddle. Try as we might.
So we do what Saul would want us to do.
Mm-hmm. We wait and gather our strength.
I ain't saying nothing. She could speak for me about this. This is her little
There's
group.
Mitch.
What up, Mitch?
Hey there, V.
What up?
I floated a drone over the race camp. We have live eyes on it. Will you take a look?
Mitch, how you been?
Wishing duct tape could right all the world's wrongs. And hey, it shouldn't be me occupying your thoughts, but Saul. You taking a look or not?
Yeah, I'll take a look.
Let's see what we got here.
The Raffins can't see it. Active camo, but that practically inhales battery juice, so make it quick.
Okay. Oh, shit.
They found an abandoned cement plant to squat in, with a massive heavy gear. Locusts would be a better name for them. They fly into a place, strip it of all it's got, then move on. But this time, do you see the wall? They've added some primitive security measures. It points to them aiming to stay longer. The question is why? Who knows for sure, but I would guess that Saul is part of the reason. If he's still there, we have to find a way inside.
You want me moving
That guard post
quietly?
is probably connected to the rest of the camp.
Our way in.
There's too
Maybe,
many.
but there are also breaches in the wall. Lightly guarded sections.
Yeah, I see one over here. Damn. Yeah, that
Do you see the
far side-
tracks?
Where's the tracks? Yeah, I see the tracks.
Tire tracks. Their vehicles were moving heavy freight. It could have been equipment. Either that or Saul's not their only prisoner. The tracks lead to the truck. Can you scan it? That's probably the one they kept Saul in.
This one. Is he inside?
The main building. There. Saul must be inside.
Quite a spread. Feel like looking for a diamond in a hailstorm.
If they haven't scrapped and gutted the place for parts, you could access the local camnet. You would just need to find the control room.
I don't care about going in quiet now. I'm just gonna go in, bro. Screw that quiet shit. Is it me you're looking for? Alright. Damn. Even if I come this way, you got one guy right there. Take out pretty easy.
The skywalk. It connects the garage to the main structure.
Okay, got some stuff to work with now.
Is everything clear?
Yeah.
Yep, let's go get Saul.
Perfect. Mitch, is the van primed?
I did what I could. Take a tour.
You first, Panam.
Solid job.
I mostly improvised, actually.
Either way, it'll have to do.
Hold on a minute, I got one more thing.
What?
If you find Saul hasn't flatlined, you'll probably need this. Spike Superjet, a rhino dose. It should speed up Saul's central pump.
Hope so. Doubt I could carry him out on my back.
So that should be everything. V, will you ride with me?
Of course.
Yeah, of course I'm going with you.
Okay, you take the wheel.
Want me driving?
Yep, I need to fiddle with my scope a bit.
Alright. Yeah, let me drive. Is it me you're looking for?
Oh yeah, we even have a radio in here.
Remember, you my fine shit. You ain't heard. You ain't that guy fine shit. You my fine shit. Be acting like Saul is your fine shit. All right. Remember me. I'm your fine shit.
Do you see that? That is one hell of a storm.
Looking bad.
Oh, it's bad and more than its look. We have to move quickly.
Oh,
We need to hide the car. Park beside that outcrop.
Ouch.
Okay, out. I'll find a place to roost and keep you in sight.
Alright.
You just watch yourself down there.
Alright, my love. I'll see you. You want to talk to me? No? Alright. I think I'm gonna go this way. This way had less traffic. Find info on Saul. Alright, let's see what we can do. Dang. No way. How the f am I supposed to get in here then? It's so bad she can't go outside. Oh, I can only do that once? Hell no. Oh shit. My bitch so bad she can't go outside. My bitch so bad she can't post online.
All right, I'm in position. I have you in range.
I don't know how I'm supposed to get in now.
Careful. There's a sniper perched in the tower.
How I'm supposed to get in? Fuck it.
You're just wasting your time.
That's weird.
Damn it! Stay out of sight!
I'll go easy on you, don't worry. I promise.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, they saw me?
Hey, I will find you, you know. And when I do... I'll go easy on you, don't worry. I promise.
That's weird. Huh? What now?
Hey, I will find you, you know. And when I do... Fuck.
No, fuck this shit. Never went in quiet before. I ain't no bitch.
Damn it, V! For being sly. Find Saul and you two get out of there.
Damn.
Hail Mary! Fuck yeah!
Was there like a way this way? Hell no.
Game on!
I don't give a fuck. Alert them. I try to go the stealth way, but you know what? Sometimes you just gotta grab him by the pussy. this? Ouch.
Someone take their position! It'll be easier for everyone if you just
I got 2 assault rifles on. Move this one off. Oh, wow. Put that pistol on. Submachine gun. We're gonna switch it to this one. Got an iconic one. Look at that thing. Now that's beautiful. Alright, let me pick up my stuff. Make sure I pick up all that. Belmont right here. Make sure we don't forget any of that. Ouch. Oh my god. Handling on this is terrible.
I'll deal with you myself!
Fuck.
Oh, Pan Am. Got a girl here. Dead. Disemboweled. And not just for her chrome, I don't think.
Fucking rapids. Soulless filth. There's no line they won't cross. None. Keep looking, V. Maybe, just maybe, we're not too late.
Chemicals, the invisible killer. We've long known that the AV crisis crisscross. We long know that the AV crisscrossing our skies are busy dumping harmful substances in the air, such as aluminum, carbon dioxide, sulfur trioxide, and sulfuric acid. Studies have also revealed that the presence of dead red blood cells and E. coli, as well as sodium chloride, table salt. Now, you don't need a degree in science to know that the harm these substances can wreak on the body. We found that sulfur compounds can lead to cancer, heart disease, and other illnesses arising from a weakened or even damaged immune system. They can also lead to spontaneous dental hydrofollosion and acute meningitis.
Right. Think I got eyes on him.
Is he?
Breathing? Think so.
Good. Grab him and get out of there.
Saul.
Do you have my goddamn cigar?
Easy, Saul. I'm here with Pan Am.
Pan Am? But she left.
Not forever. Gonna get you out.
You. I remember. You're that merc.
You're pretty badly beat. Probably could use this.
Oh, yeah.
So, how is he?
Time to don my dancing shoes.
He'll live.
Now get yourselves out of there.
Middle of a shitstorm down here. Brewing to be a Category 5.
I know. Get out of the building. I'll be right there.
Brace yourselves.
The cavalry's about to arrive! Main gate, be ready!
That's a mistake.
Get ripped to shreds!
Out.
Hurry! Hop in the back!
Pan Am, you're making a mistake. Another
You're
one.
serious right now?
Those devils wanted to know our location. If we drive to camp now, you'll just be setting the table for them.
You look outside lately? The storm will wipe our tracks.
And the scent of blood?
What?
We got more chomping at our tail.
Fuck!
We need to shake them. That's one way to treat an engine.
Fuck off, Saul. I can't squeeze any more out of it. Cut off that tail.
Get ready. All the caldos!
Head down! Damn it! We got more! Decommission the bastards! Going off-road!
shelter!
I know, damn it! There's an abandoned farm nearby. I'll get us there.
Fuck! My head! You out to kill me?
We got hit! Beautiful!
I need me an angle. This ought to slow him down.
Woo! We got him!
Ha! How'd away go? Couldn't have done it better myself.
Thanks. You see those buildings? We'll wait it out there.
I remember this place. It should be safe, at least for now. Inside, quick! I need to catch my breath. Just in time for dinner.
Not hungry. I just swallowed a pound of sand.
Don't tell me y'all are a couple.
Looks like we're in for the night. A little power might be useful. Could you help me look, V? I'll search in here.
Smuggling. If you want to do transport goods, you need contacts. Without contacts, forget about doing business. Who will you need to pay off? Custom officers, guards, the people at the gas station. Don't forget the motels. You take care of that. You can show up and vanish as you please. Keep them happy, and they'll know when to turn a blind eye. It's also a good idea to strike a rapport with the fellows from the orbital air. That is, if you're planning to ship something into orbit. Remember those boxes full of seedling last year that could only have happened because my boys at OA Customs looked the other way for 15 seconds. Make sure you're well equipped. Don't use standard signal jammers. Custom agents aren't stupid. They'll know you're hiding something at the border. Besides, which there are no models they can disable. Use upgraded jammers that will work hyper-locally in the exact place you're hiding the goods. Secure packages with ice. Ideally brought from us. You can trust family. Use your imagination. Do you know how I managed to transport a few dozen pounds of drugs to SoCal? I paid the right people not to ask any questions. I hitched a ride with an all-food convoy. Nobody realized that several containers of food were packaged full of drugs. Plan your routes carefully. You have up-to-date border patrol routes and areas scanned in real time by corporate satellites. And you have a good old American roads. Use back roads and routes that corp convoys would rather avoid. You can also dance around those old minefields since the corps don't patrol there anymore. Although apparently by now they know we passed through there and it's only a matter of time. Use tunnels as a last resort. These days it's usually a one-way trip. You go through one and the second you're out, the satellites have a lock on you. So in case you do step on it, most of all, brothers and sisters, don't get caught.
A lot of useful things. Dangles left in a hurry.
Biotechnica made them a good offer.
The struggle of the struggle of O'Neill Station. The European Space Council started out with seemingly noble intentions. Will open the door to the universe, the solar system, a home to all, and so on and so forth. Didn't take long for these catchphrases to reveal themselves for what they truly are: colonial ambitions wrapped up in lofty ideals. We, the builders and first inhabitants of O'Neill 1, have witnessed this firsthand. The ESC sent us into space with promises of a new life and a better tomorrow. Instead, what lay in wait for us was a complete lack of freedom and back-breaking work in extremely dangerous conditions. We would have pulled through. We would have toughed it out for the greater good. If only they treated us as human beings, informed us of their decisions, listened to our concerns and requests, but the ESC ignored us. The consequences were inevitable. In 2022, after completing construction of the station, our situation was critical. Station management demanded 18 hours of work every day, 7 days a week, from everyone, regardless of age or health condition. Our peace protest was met with a disproportionate use of force, which included stun guns. They thought it would break us, just like the countless protests they broke back on Earth. The thing is, out here, it's not so easy to call for reinforcements. Workers outnumber guards 40 to 1, and one stun gun charge held only 15 rounds. The ESC management had effectively shot themselves in the foot. It was over before they could realize. Only 7 hours have passed before O'Neill 1 and O'Neill 2 declared independence and became the first nations established outside of Earth.
Yeah, crime. Sell us your land.
You don't know that.
No, hey, it worked. We have lights.
Damn, it's getting cold.
I tried to get us some heat in here, but no luck. Can you check it? Might have the magic touch.
Of course, babe.
Actually, you know what? Check the fuse outside. It might have come loose.
All right, I'll go
If
outside
so,
for
just
you.
whack it back in place and I'll get this junk burned.
Nothing I won't do for my love. But I feel like I'm gonna get whacked out here.
See what I see? Expiration date's from before the last war, so hopefully it hasn't turned to poison. Today's our lucky day.
Lucky. Interesting choice of words.
Do I hear a lecture coming on?
No. No lecture. But we do need to talk.
About?
That raid's crap. It shouldn't have happened. They wanted everything. Our camp locations, routes, offloading points. If they knew what state we're in, 1 or 2 more raids and that'd be the end of us. And if you had mounted a raid of your own, well, that would have been the end of me.
It's not the time for this. You're both exhausted.
Maybe you're right.
We can't hope to handle the Raffins alone.
So you would sell us out to Biotechnica? Vade, tell him it's a damn rotten idea.
You gotta agree with Pan Am. Sounds like a truly shitty idea.
Thanks.
What could you possibly know about it?
Forget I said anything.
You know what I always liked about nomads? Your taste. No, your hunger for freedom. It's not easy to come by in Night City. The Corps got their grubby claws and everything. And I just can't believe you'd hand them what you hold to be most precious.
Thank you, V. I could not have said it better.
We've had our spats.
A few, like any family.
They're not worth digging up.
I think so too.
If you'd like to come back, everyone will be waiting. Arms open wide.
Damn.
But there will have to be changes. No more jumping to the front of the line.
And so it begins.
You know what, sweetheart? We'll have plenty of time to tear at each other's throats later.
That's my hope.
But right now, I wouldn't mind catching a few winks.
Need help?
Fuck off. Huh. Do you know what they call these storms in North Africa? Haboobs. Damn, I love that word.
I love me some boobs too.
Whoa, what was that about?
Probably just the meds.
Sounds like we're smack in the middle of the storm.
To Haboobs.
Yeah. To Haboobs. Ugh. Now that packs octane. Funny.
What is?
I rarely sleep with a roof overhead, yet this will be the second time with you. When you're on the road day into night into day, your butt basically fusing with your seat. You forget what it's like.
And? You think this is any better?
No, just different. Yeah, this would make for a decent little motel, wouldn't it? Little fireplace, booze. Grumpy guy at reception is the one thing missing.
Have everything you need, man.
I couldn't ask for more.
Ma'am, I'm sure you'd be cozier with your shoes off.
After a full day in them, I'd fear a health code violation.
Nonsense. After a day as full as today, you deserve to kick back.
She is my girl, bro.
And what did you have in mind?
Got a few ideas. Think you know what kind?
No. It's really nice as is. Let's not spoil it, okay?
Did I just get friend zoned on a game?
It's lucky we found this farm. I just hope the power holds till morning.
Right. So, friends, then.
V, I'm glad you came. Really. Thanks. It meant a lot to me. Do you hear that?
Nope.
The wind has waned. I can't speak for Haboobs, but when a Chinook rolls rough and rowdy across the plain, I sure can't get any shut-eye. Not a wink.
Damn. I just got friend zoned.
On behalf of the staff of the Independent California Motel, I wish you all sweet dreams.
Terrible. I just got friend zoned. I just got Tylered. Let me guess, she's gone. Oh, no way, she's out the door.
Hey, did you sleep all right?
Good work, V. Old style raid.
You gotta agree now. Next time, I choose the motel.
If there is such a time.
Right.
Well, I slept like a puppy. That's a cozy shoulder you have there. It's too bad I better get rolling in a minute.
Just not want to kick back and relax, are you?
It's not my style, no. I'm back with the clan, sure. But I have things to do. Come on. Last night, when we were talking to Saul, thanks for standing up for me. Though, one thing. The Wraiths, the raid, it's the start of something we need to prepare for. Saul will get everything set up in camp. Whereas
you...
The Raffins wanted to know our routes, right? Well, it's the Aldecaldo's turn. Some recon is in order. One more thing. Your compensation. Please take care of her. She served me well.
Yeah, give me that damn sniper. God damn it.
Putting her in good hands, Panam.
I know. So, thank you. Once again.
Alright.
Hold up. About last night.
We don't need to talk about that. I'm just not like that.
So what are you like?
More like this.
Yes! Yes!
Take care of yourself.
Yes!
You too, Panam.
And remember, I'm indebted.
Uh-huh. Ha ha ha, in your face, in your face.
Circumstances were different, I'd say saddle up and ride after her. But here and now, just look. Damn hard to catch a girl like that.
Yeah.
Only hope you've got is they feel a pang and stop to wait.
What's with you?
Dunno, a memory maybe. Don't matter. Okay, back to town, V. Headed up to here with this gusty outback.
True, Johnny. True, true, true. At least I got a kiss. It's more than anything else I got.
How you feeling?
Free. No better feeling in the world.
Better start heading out.
Yeah, same goes for us.
Only once the radiator gets a breather.
Thanks, V. What you did for me, I'll never forget it.
The information from Okada-san, very valuable. I also learned something through my own efforts. We must meet.
Where will it be this time? Trash processing plant? Deserted N-cart station?
In the south of Japantown, there is a street market. It is on a footbridge above the main street. Use the elevators. It's easy to get lost. I am on my way there. Do not make me wait.
Just received word on a breaking story. A Kang Tao AV has crashed outside of Night City. The aircraft's thrusters were deactivated by sudden EMP discharge from a nearby damaged power station in Santo Domingo.
That's old news.
The emergency landing at
Lady, that's old news. NC nightlife, drinks, dancing, bureaucracy. If you're a dancehead like us, don't miss out on Lizzie's. You'll find no better brain dance club in the city, no matter how deep you dig. Modern boxes, solid tech, but most important, the catalog. More important, the catalog, chock full of nearly any EXP you can imagine. You'll find everything you need to get off. get you off. Fast or slow, tasty or classy, and everything in between. Don't let the girls at the front door scare you off or kill your buzz. They're wary of newcomers, but once you get in, they'll treat you like one of their own. Trust us, give Lizzie's a try, and you'll never go anywhere else. Now, the afterlife, that's a different story. Sure, you can cut loose and have a good time here, but the afterlife is a place of business above all else. Want to meet with a fixer about a job that needs doing, discuss important gigs details with the client over drinks, or maybe just sit back and watch people watch to see the comings and goings of NC's underworld, Night City's underworld's biggest merc and fixer names. The afterlife is a great place. Above, all above, for all the above. The only place, really. If you're looking for the city's marquee events, you'll find yourself at a riot. Chart-topping playlists, live performances from the biggest stars, both local and from around the world. DJ battles, unique music shows, and media-packed album premieres. Sound like you're seen? Don't miss out on Riot.
I do not understand. Does Arasaka not have enough of its own people?
Look around, sir.
To interrupt, but...
Oh, perfect timing. V?
Why? What are we doing here?
You shall learn soon. I acquired some information of my own. Do you know who most wished to honor Arasaka-sama with the parade? His murderer. The irony makes me sick.
What's in it for Yorinobu? Doesn't seem like the kind who care to honor tradition.
That is so. Japanese heritage is one element. Yorinobu will also put on a display of power. The floats are sure to be beautiful, but the wizened eye will see in them a hidden message to his foes.
What message would that be?
I am here, Gumindomo. Watch your backs.
Not one for subtlety, is he? Still don't see how this gets us anywhere.
I have had an idea. Look to the sky. The dash floats will pass precisely this way. If I could just get onto Hanako-sama's float, I could speak with her in private.
Get there how?
Why jump? Of course.
Expectations way too high, Goro. Couldn't pull that off even if you still had your fancy implants.
I have thought of a solution. While you are occupied with your shady dealings, I learned more about the floats. They are all kept in one place, Arasaka Industrial Park. It is there that they prepare them. We need only to break into the compound, find the right float and inject a virus into its system. You will then be able to disable any security before I sneak inside.
Lots of ways to skin this particular cat, you know. Gonna need...
I know what you need. It is taken care of. I have an infected shard. It was not cheap, but the man who sold it to me guaranteed it will work.
Where'd you get this shard?
Across the canal.
Kabuki? Might actually be half decent soft then. And if it isn't, got a few tricks up my sleeve too.
This is good to know. Let us move on. To take control of the float is one thing, but not all. The security concerns me, the snipers especially. I will be an easy target. But I may have an answer. Okada-san mentioned the city cameras. If we gain access to them, we will see exactly where the snipers are. You can deal with them as I advance.
Sounds like a plan.
Sounds like a plan.
You agree just like that? The risks are considerable.
Yeah, well, getting more and more used to that.
And now, what would you say to a small test? We must try the shard. The camera control room is in front of us. You must get inside and infect the network. That is all.
Uh-huh. And in the meantime, you'll do what? Crack open a can of suds?
I will not touch alcohol. At work, I will watch your back. Now, get to it.
How am I supposed to break in that? Haha.
Fucking worked.
Watson Horror Diary. Monday. What a fucking world. I finally get my ass on Ziggy's show, and right before I walk on stage, a fucking hospital somewhere and get shot up. This dick cancels the last show. Cancel the show last minute for a special ep. What about the fucking victims? Who the fuck cares? Is anyone gonna remember them in a week? Did they spend half of their fucking career to get on that show? No, they just fucking died. I got my ass on stage anyway. Let him know you don't cock block a goddamn TV messiah, but security fucked me up so bad. What was scrolled got corrupted or some shit.
And?
Two-bit thief, ain't I? Keep saying so yourself.
Not without reason. The shard works. Good. The easy work we have done. To break into Arasaka Industrial Park will not be such a bed of roses. But before we discuss that... Sit. I have not eaten since yesterday. Give me the best on the menu.
I highly recommend the yakitori today.
Anything that isn't local, please.
See you tomorrow.
Can't believe I'm saying this, but this Sokka scum might actually prove useful. He's a well-trained dog. Needs orders, that's all. And when he outlives his purpose, we'll flatline him.
He's not on his A game, sure. Even without implants, he could decommission us easily.
Where's that come from? Ever seen him in action?
No, just no. From the way he walks, look in his eye.
We'll come back to this later.
What is this?
Hey, yakitori.
Okay, I have laid the plan. 1. We break into Arasaka Industrial Park. 1.5. We hack Hanako-sama's float. 2. During the parade, with my help, you eliminate any snipers. 3. I get onto the float. 4. I convince Hanako-sama of the truth. There's no time to waste, V.
got 5. Oda zeroes us and pisses on our corpses. He won't ever be less than a foot away from Hanako.
Oda would not dare raise his hand against me.
What about me?
That is a different matter. I would advise you to watch your distance.
Well, sounds like a suicide run, but done dumber shit than this, so...
Things even more stupid than stealing from Arasaka.
None dumber yet, no. Set the bar pretty high with that one.
Now, we part. Reconnaissance is required.
What are you doing? Don't let him off his leash. Let him stray, even
You're a
if...
stranger in a strange land. I'm going with you.
True. And you with your hands, skills, mind of a thief. Agreed. This we will do together. Cook! Louder! Louder!
Decided to double the
Yorinobu,
amount of our
in the
active
flesh.
Night City security forces. President Myers has called
He
it a
eliminated
breach
the last
in the
obstacle
Army of
between
Earth.
himself and
Provocation
complete
targeted
power.
the NUSA
They
and military.
Surrendered it to him.
Tell me then, what do we call the murder of my father? Was that not a provocation? Was that not a...
Arasaka, an empire built to last. Before Yorinobu set fire to it from the inside. All of this began with him. The factions, power struggles, all of this. Kusa!
Where's Yorinobu's rebellious streak come from?
No one knows this. Perhaps soon I shall ask him in person.
Got factions inside Arasaka? What are they?
There are 3. Kiji, Hato, and Taka. Kiji longs for stability. The old order. They are united behind Hanako-sama. The liberal wing, Hato, support Michiko-sama, Saburo's granddaughter. I know little about her. And then there is Taka, treacherous thugs who support Yorinobu. Not to mention even smaller factions.
Tell me about him some other time.
B?
Why'd Saburo tolerate it all? Can't get my head around it. Could've kept his son on a short leash.
Arasaka-sama was a strong and disciplined man. The strongest man I have ever known. And yet, at a critical moment, he showed a weakness.
For Yorinobu.
For his daughter. When Yorinobu formed his band of hounds, declared war on his own family, Arasaka-sama could have crushed him with one word. Yet he did not. For he did not wish his daughter to suffer. When Yorinobu returned, his tail between his legs, she persuaded her father to give him a second chance. Do you understand? Hanako-sama saved Yorinobu from the consequences of his deeds.
Wait, you think she's complicit in Saburo's murder?
I think we are all to blame. We allowed ourselves to be tricked. But we will correct this soon. Will you join me?
Sure, why not?
Let us go from here.
I hope you enjoyed it. Please come again.
Sawdust and plastic. Come. I have found a good place to observe. We must just climb up here. Now, this way. Fortune smiles to us. It seems no one is here today.
Might have to get off.
I would call this a beautiful view of the city, if there was anything to admire.
Hate Night City that much.
Perhaps I am simply homesick, as you say. Now, you must look for vulnerabilities, weaknesses, while I try to think of a diversion. Arasaka cannot discover our intentions. A bit of sabotage is just what we need to divert their attention. You will have the best view on the left. I will try here. This old scope should be good for something. Shall we begin?
Let's do this. Footbridge, but it's guarded.
We will use it to enter if there's no other way.
Transformer by the wall. See it?
We should use it to step up.
Looks like a service tunnel by the road there.
It could lead to the warehouses.
Antenna. Security hub's liable to be in that building.
Perfect for sabotage. This is not bad.
Think I've seen everything.
You wish to come for this reconnaissance? Do your job. I expected you to be more useful than this.
Told you, there's nothing left.
戦場に子供を連れてきた俺の責任か。Do you see the 3 antennas? Perfect for sabotage. Once they lose communications. 混乱するな。
So, we going in?
Is this what you said before entering Konpeki Plaza? I wish to be certain we have not overlooked anything. We should wait and observe. If nothing out of the ordinary happens, then yes, we go in.
Sounds sensible. Better get comfy.
be?
What?
No sudden movements. Do you see it? That cat?
Fine-looking feline. Thought they'd all disappeared from the city.
It is the first animal I see in Night City, except cockroaches, of course.
First it was birds, then dogs. Cats actually put up a fight longest.
Perhaps it is a Bakeneko.
Back in Echo? What's that?
It is a cat spirit. It brings misfortune, can restore the dead back to life.
Feline ghost? Suppose anything's possible.
My grandmother knew many stories about Kitsune, Kappa, Bakeneko too.
Miss Home?
A foolish question. I am from the slums of Chiba 11. Once when I was desperate to leave there, bad memories washed away by time. I long only for the simple days of childhood.
What was it like, growing up in Chiba 11?
I remember the chemical stench of the canal, where we boys washed our shirts. Corporate transporters sometimes passed through our slum, Arasaka selecting children, but only the clean ones.
What did they need kids for?
To be corporate soldiers. When they chose me, I felt I had won the lottery. In the army, I was given everything I lacked before: discipline, regular meals, and when I proved I was gifted, an education.
And all you had to do in return was kill Saburo's enemies.
I sense that you judge me, and yet you have no right to. Unlike you and your friend Mr. Wells, I was not arrogant. I did not take the easy path.
Slaving away for a corp. Not exactly everybody's dream.
Oh yes, because thieving is so much more honorable.
At least I'm not fleecing this planet and its people in the name of profit margins.
Corporations need capital and resources. Do you know what I think?
Don't be...
I think it is time to do something.
Oh, fuck, getting worse.
You do not look so bad.